Hello, good evening. I want to do a video on a product that we just designed for um, legal luminaries like yourself. It's called the Nigerian Legal Prompt Generator. So what we've understood from people in the legal profession I've spoken to is part of the pain point is generating legal documents. And what we've done is to create an AI-based system trained in Nigerian legal system for you to be able to generate legal documents in seconds, not minutes, and with pinpoint accuracy. So what you only need to do is to select the category or the practice area that you want to generate a legal document for, and then you input some details, and then it does the generation for you. So the categories that we currently have available on our system is we have the employment law, tax law, criminal law, family law, corporate, and the rest of them. So how this works is for family law, for example. So the next tab has sample prompts for this category. So it could be that you want to prepare affidavit for child custody under child rights, or you want to prepare divorce settlement agreement. Let's just take this for example. So you select that, and then your signature line, you fill that in. So for example, let's say it's John Doe and his son. So let's say appended appended into the document. So we could say it should be John Doe and co-solicitors. So that's John Doe and co-solicitors. And then maybe you have your bar number, court bar number, the case maybe. So B1234, so that at least the document will look very legit. Then your contact info to +234 818846552. Then my email responsive AI dot africa 2 at gmail.com, and then maybe your attorney at law, your name, maybe, or your title that you want to give yourself, maybe a attorney at law or something like that. Or you could put your name there. So then you generate documents. So now you will not have to worry about typos if you have to do this manually, or you want to send a legal officer, as the case may be, to do this. There could be typos, you have to proofreading. But with AI is trained in such a way that it's grammatically always correct. And then, as mentioned, this system is trained in Nigerian legal framework. So it's able to understand the category and of the legal documents. As you can see, that has been achieved. So prepared by John Doe and John Doe solicitors, your bar number and your contact name. And then, it mentions that it's done by a lawyer. Of course, that could be edited out. So this is the interesting part, which is, it has, generated the body of the document. So you will not have to worry about typo. This is done in seconds. Um, and then you only need to fill in the gap. So as you can see, it has all these. Uh, though there's a disclaimer at the bottom that this AI generated, you have to proofread it, but at least you do not have to sit down, start typing it all over from scratch by yourself. So what you just do is select all, copy, and then you go to your Word document. In subsequent version, we'll be making it such that it can generate PDF as the case may be, but this still works. So you load up your Word document, and then you right click, and then you make sure to keep text only option once you right click under your paste option, so that you have the document generated for you. You can see that the error the items that actually try to fix errors in documents did not um, pick out anything from here because it's grammatically correct. Then you only need to fill in the details and then you are good to go. So basically, that is how it works. On one part of it, then you can just clear the output if you want to generate another document. Now, the other option, we've sweetened the deal for you. We've actually created a list of prompts in different um, service areas, practice areas, like for we have the property law, the litigation law, family law. You want to draft the document under oil and gas, we have prompts that we've created in different categories for that legal practice. And it states the key statutes and then the state in focus. So you have the option in this software, as the case may be, to do a custom prompting. So you don't want to use the suggested prompt. So you could just prompt yours with the um, extra file that we're adding to this package. So for example, let's say you have litigation case, as the case may be, and you want to draft a document, let's say on disputes. So you could just pick this, prepare arbitration notice for PSC interpretation disputes. You copy that and then you come to the interface and then you put it there. So you can see that there are some placeholders, so you can use these placeholders to put uh, for the client name. For example, we could just pick this placeholder, or we just leave it blank. So when the document comes out, since you are putting it in Word document, you can then insert, the location, the jurisdiction, the case type, as the case may be. But let's see what we get out of this. So lawyer name again, John Doe, SAN, law firm, John Doe, um, and John Doe Co. Also, uh, and associates, and then your cultivar number 1234, and then the contact info plus 234-8188-4652, then your email, responsive ai.africa2@gmail.com, and then you hit generate document, and then let's see what happens. So the document will take some seconds to generate, and then it's done. So as you can see, it's prepared by John Doe, bar number, contact, and then where you will now key in the details. So the body of the document, which is arbitration notice for a dispute, has been generated. So subject those are arbitration proceedings, then you put the respondent's name, and then it has drafted this based on the production sharing contract, which is what the framework of this document is. And it has generated everything for you. You can be sure that the wording is fine, and then you can decide to put the name and then the CCs, as the case may be. It even added a note. I'm not in the legal profession, but I'm guessing that this is also standard practice, that this notice should be added. Then there's a disclaimer at the bottom, which you can always copy out, because when we're creating the software, we included this disclaimer to be generated with all documents, so that it can be proofread and make sure that our system is not hallucinating, as the case may be. But this takes care of the burden of having to create. I know people in your profession, you have different documents that you should generate in a day, but with our software, it takes seconds for you, and it's quite affordable. You can install it on your own domain, or you use it with our own. Of course, have to be accessible to um, other people, but we can have that installed on your own domain so that it will only be accessible for you and your team. And just reply to the message or send us a DM if it's something that resonates with your um, law firm. And if you want to take away the labor or the manual way of generating documents, and you can as well, just using AI to take the bulk of work off your shoulders.